Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's a Superman superfan. 25-year-old Iby Shalabi has just been named Australia's biggest Superman fan. It's pretty easy to see why.
Now, Iby's been obsessed with the Cape Crusader since he was just a kid. Look at that adorable dress-up. He's transformed his room into a shrine for his favourite DC comic book hero and even paid tribute to the Man of Steel at his university graduation.
I bet that was a hit with the girls.
We welcome Australia's biggest Superman fan, Iby, to the show. Hi, Iby.
Hi, good to see you.
So you've loved Superman since you were just a kid. We saw that adorable photo of you there in the dress-up. Why Superman?
He's the first. He's the greatest. He's an inspiration. Growing up, watching him, reading the comics and all that stuff, he inspires me. He makes me want to be a better person.
So how did you become a superfan? So you were born in the Maldives, right?
Yes.
You've only been living in Sydney for a few years. So where did this Superman obsession start?
My first memory is of my dad. It was in Hollywood. He lifted me up right next to Christopher Reeves. And then it came, growing up, just seeing the symbol alone is just like, oh, what's this? It's S. You know, back then I thought it was an S, but now I know it's hope. And then
sorry, it's what? It's hope.
It means hope. It's not an S. On his world, it means hope.
It's S for Superman, isn't it?
Yes, but it's a symbol. It's a symbol back on Krypton, and it means hope. Here it looks like an S.
Something.
Fun fact, Kylie.
We just need to talk about this suit.
Yeah.
Can we talk about this? This is obviously custom. Talk us through it, because
I like a suit where the abs are actually built into the suit. This is my kind of suit.
Is this custom? Did you have this done, or was this purchased somewhere?
I got it online from different places, and I put it together and got it tailored. Yeah, it has the abs. I don't have abs, but this is the closest I'm going to get.
Amazing.
Looks great.
It's kind of like the suit you have when you're not having the real suit.
So when you're an obsessed super fan like this comes at a cost, right? So, I mean, what are some of the more valuable collectibles you might have?
I have a very rare Muhammad Ali versus Superman issue. It came out in 1978, I believe. And I have a bunch of figurines.
What are we talking on eBay? What are we talking roughly for the Muhammad Ali Superman?
Oh, it depends. I would say a 500.
Okay.
It might not seem that much, but over time it's going to go up and up and up. But I'm never going to sell it. I'm gonna keep
no.
it.
No. Now, Henry, is it true Henry Cavill is your favourite Superman? Is that right?
Yes, he's my favourite Superman, and Tom Welling's my favourite Clark Kent.
Because there's a difference.
Yeah, there's a difference.
This is a photo of you two together.
Okay.
How did you get this photo?
So I met him down at George Street Event Cinemas. This was back in 2013. I wasn't like, usually they have competitions for like tickets to go to the premiere, but didn't see any or couldn't find any. But I went anyways, and I was outside on the stands. And that's when I saw him walk by, and I was like, Henry, can we take a picture? And we had like a little talk. And then it was amazing seeing him. He was shorter than I thought he would be, but he was built, he was good looking. I was just like, that's what I got.
Now, he was in Man of Steel. That movie was, you know, for a lot of people, a lot of different things. But for you, it was quite emotional.
Yeah, honestly, I cried a bunch of times throughout the movie.
What bit did you cry?
Cause I was following him from like day one, when they first released the first picture back in 2011. So I was following like, every set picture in the back and all that stuff. So when I finally got to see it, I was so excited. When I saw the DC symbol alone, I was like...
You cried in the opening credits?
No, but I was like getting hyped up. And so I teared up. It was happy tears and sad tears throughout the movie, like when Pa Kent passed away, and also on Krypton when she sacrificed, well, not sacrificed, had to give away the baby to save him. All that little stuff was emotional, and I remember there was one when he takes his first flight. It was tears of joy.
We're not going to go through the whole movie here.
Yeah.
we'll be here till
How many times did you watch it?
I watched Man of Steel 7 times in cinema in 3 different countries.
Oh, okay.
And,
God, that's a commitment.
Yeah.
And it's on a constant loop on DVD at home.
Yeah, I do.
Who else have you met? We believe Terry Hatcher you've met.
I met Lois Lane from Lois and Clark, and Dean Cain from Superman. It was awesome. I met them, I think, 2 years ago in a Comic-Con.
That's a great photo with Terry Hatcher.
Yeah. I walked in and I was like, hey, so I have this idea for a photo. Remember the one with Dean Cain where you like open it up like that? And she's like, let's do it. It's awesome.
I
love that picture. Yeah.
That is great. Now we saw you wore a cape to your university. What was that? A graduation?
It was my my degree. Yeah.
How did that go down?
It was an awesome night. Everyone was like looking at me and taking pictures, and it was funny because like as we're walking in, we walked in a line. And one person took me to the side. I was like, just hold on a second. And I was like, okay. And I was like, what's going on? And then he was like, so I saw you had a cape in the back. I was like, oh yeah, I had a cape. It's the whole suit. And it's like, so are you gonna try anything funny on stage? I'm like, at first I was like, what do you mean? And then I was like, because probably thought I would go on stage and right before I could go like da-da-da-da, or something goofy.
Or perhaps fly.
Oh, yeah, that would be cool. Yeah.
Right, but you did it afterwards.
Yeah, I
in
did
the
that
photo
afterwards. I
session.
can't tell people I fly.
Madame Tussauds Wax Museum.
Yes.
It ran a competition to find Australia's biggest Superman fan. You
Well
are
done.
it.
Thank you.
I think they chose well.
yeah,
Don't you think? I think
Yeah,
they chose very
Thank
well.
you, thank you.
And it's a really cool Justice League collection coming up at
Yes.
Madame Tussauds soon. Tell us about it.
I actually got to see a sneak peek yesterday morning. I'm not usually a morning person, but I got to see the Flash. He was like in this pose. Wonder Woman with Superman with the helicopter, and Batman as well. And the cool thing is it's all interactive.
Right.
So you can the Flash, you can get to run with it. Music with Wonder Woman, and Superman was my favorite one because it's like Henry's right next to you, and you have to like lift up, like,
Yeah, we're
put effort.
seeing it. Look, here we go. We're seeing some of the footage.
Hey, that's me. Yeah. So I had to like lift it up with him. So it's pretty cool, like saving the day with Superman.
Fantastic.
And it opens up on the 30th of the Saturday for everyone
Beautiful.
else.
Yeah.
So,
Fantastic.
And for the record, there's no way in the world Batman would ever beat Superman in a fight, right?
no, Superman just does, he flicks, he's gone.
You know, right? I mean, I've been saying this for
You have to make a
years.
movie to like entertain people and make it long, because otherwise it's like a 2-second movie. You know, it's
Yeah.
cool.
So, Iby, just as we say goodbye, do you have a girlfriend?
No, not right now.
There's no Lois. You've got no
There's no
Lois.
Lois,
There's
no.
no Lois in
Not
his
right
life. Well,
now.
there you go.
If you are turned on by capes, then give Iby a call.
Thanks,
For
Iby.
details
I love
about
your
the
commitment.
Justice League Call for Heroes experience at Madame Tussauds, just head to our website.